Having 5 partners that have operating experience in Fulcrum has been very impactful for our organization. They're people who started companies, ran companies from an operational standpoint, and know what entrepreneurs go through on a daily basis. And so that experience has been unbelievable. Yeah, Fulcrum has a vast network, and I've been able to leverage it. Summit Spine's been able to leverage it. For one example, we needed a Blue Cross contract for our surgery centers. And one of the investors at Fulcrum was the former president of Blue Cross Blue Shield. And so that got me a meeting and was able to get in-network contracts with Blue Cross, the largest payer in Georgia. The consequences of that meeting with the investor and Fulcrum investor and former president of Blue Cross gave us great contracts in network, was able to really help increase sort of our patient access and be able to treat more patients. And so it was extremely valuable. Fulcrum supports our growth in a lot of ways. What I liked about them is when I needed them, the board needed the partners, they're there. They also let me have the freedom to run as an entrepreneur. And so that was really key too. I think some private equity firms can micromanage you, and Fulcrum doesn't do that. They really support their entrepreneurs. The uniqueness of my partnership with Fulcrum really has to do with transparency. I can be really transparent with the operating partners there. They know what an entrepreneur has gone through when they've operated their own businesses, and I can ask them key questions, and they don't judge. And so that's really important when you're partnering with investors. And so being with the private equity is like being in a marriage, and so there's give and take, and there's good and bad, and so having transparency and clarity and visibility in terms of our vision is really important, and Fulcrum adds that. The advice I'd give entrepreneurs who are looking to fundraise is to have a vision that has a lot of clarity and visibility over the next 3 to 5 to 10 years, be able to relay that to your fundraisers, and also be able to be transparent and honest of what you need to get there. For example, for me was I needed infrastructure in the C-suite team. Fulcrum came up and helped me recruit a CFO, a chief compliance officer. And so having that honesty and that conversation between your partner is really important. And then really being in Atlanta, my company is a middle market company in Atlanta, having them close by and being able to have our board meetings in person and having somebody who I can just talk to and pick up the phone is nearby was really important to me. So Fulcrum has really supported our growth. We recently recapped the company again in 2021. Fulcrum also rolled back into the company as a minority partner. They've been really instrumental in our growth and development, business development initiatives, supporting our growth from an acquisition standpoint and supporting our growth out of state.